Blog Talk Radio.
Curtis Mayfield, New World Order. Enjoy.
Darkness no longer, a child is born. Mother shed tears of joy as baby kissed his lungs. My daddy's not there where he ought to be. Somewhere in Georgia, skinning and shooting craps on his knees. Another victim born out here in the hood. And based on statistics, it really ain't all good. Welfare takes the tab, and daddy can't sign, and it can't be seen. The family becomes a crime. The hunt is on, and brother, you're the prey. Serving time in jail, it just ain't the way. I'm living so hard, babe, that my hair's gray. We got to make a change. It's a brand new day. A new world order, a brand new day. It's a new day. A change of mind for the human race. It's a new world order, a brand new day. A change of mind for the human race. Operation in flux, and it's on the way. We just marched 1 million plus the other day. Look, we all witnessed the sweat rolling down Miss Liberty's head. She knows the sleeping giant is no longer sleeping dead. Oh, what a fulfillment of prophecy. Let us teach the children freedom's never been free. It's okay to cry, go ahead and cry. 'Cause Jesus wept, but hope and faith be kept. It's a new day. World order, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. It's a new world order, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. The die has been cast, and there's no need to fear. 'Cause people, the answer to your prayers are here. Sister Mary, don't you weep. Tell mother not to moan. We need the love, and Daddy's coming home. There's no need to worry. The times dictate a plan. Mother Earth's giving birth to a brand new man. Sister, I know you're misunderstood, but hold on to your man. 'Cause the future looks good. It's a new day. A new world order, a brand new day. It's a new change of mind for the human race. A new world order, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. Beware of the lies and false prophecy. We are many with eyes, but don't all really see. You must be merciful, my friend, to obtain the same. So if you break the chain, don't pass the blame. We should say unto all, and I'll say it again, it's not just to win. Shake a hand, make a friend. We who are pure at heart somehow might see there's still light in the world. Come rejoice with me. It's a new day. A new world order, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. It's a new world order, a brand new day. A change of mind for the human race. It's a new day, a new day. It's a new day, a new day. It's a new day, a new day. It's a new day, a new day.
Evening to your listeners. You just tapped into Raw But Real 613. We got my folks on the line, No Face. What's going on, man?
What's good with it, man?
I'm glad you're here today, man, because just like we were saying offline, there's a lot of people that need to hear what No Face really has up there and storing that mind up in there.
Yeah, man, you know, more than rap, you know what I'm saying? Way more than rap.
Before we really get to joking, I want to let the listeners be able to listen to. We was able to download two of the songs. We got the We Out Here and we got the Instagrammy. So let's go ahead and play these two songs and let the viewers be able to get to hear No Face, and then No Face can go ahead and start lacing us as to how you got into the career in the music industry and where you at right now. So first song we gonna start off. Let us hear the We Out Here. Check this out, y'all.
Sitting on leather, smell like money, I'm fresh. My girl got a big old ass and no breasts. I'm cooler than ice, I don't eat rice. I hit her once, but I didn't hit twice. Brushing my hair like a pretty boy. I got 2 chains on like Titty Boy. With a pretty ass whore trying to buy the whole store. She got 4 bags and she still wants more. Foot on the gas, so heavy in the game. Blinded by the bright lights and the fame. Brand new clothes, mouth full of gold. On my smartphone, cussing out hoes. Niggas keep telling me, damn you dope. I need $1 million cash, cars and a boat. Matic. About my riches, getting hella drunk and fucking bad, bitch.
I'm so fly, so high, I ain't coming down. And I got a bitch that go hard and she don't fuck around. My niggas go stewy every night, it's like a movie. We watch a girl turn hoe on the GoPro. She don't talk a lot, but she keep her mouth moving. Getting money is the motto, that's what I'm doing. Take a couple dollars, turn into a few bands. Cash Cali, nigga, we be going ham. I'm a bay boy, so I do bay shit. I keep the cookies with the hammer, cause I keep it lit. I'm in the parking lot, pimping with my young hustlers. My goons real about this shit, I don't fuck with suckers. It's the west side, still throw the dubs up. We out here high spitting, better buckle up. I'm from the 7th Main, Fairfield, California. I'm in the booth on the block, I make it hot till it drop. If there's money on the block, we out here. If you want my team to rock, we out here. You know the hustle never stops, cause we out here. From the bottom to the top, we out here. We out here running this game. We out here pushing these things. We out here swerving in and out of lanes. From the 707, ain't shit changed.
This exotic got us tapped out, we pruned it. Bad bitch, railroad houses on my Sassoon shit. Slide with my troop, you know, we passion top dollar. Then I do that quick Southwestern pop up in Wichita. Got this whole bag, nigga, this my business card. Let it sit for 2 days in the pickle jar. Your hustle went viral. Me, I'm trying to throw it in a hole like a spiral. Then what you call it's on back order. COD, COD, COD in that order. My new bitch make you wanna creep, but you gotta hide your valuables when you sleep. She's a trap bitch, all she know is taste chicken. Nigga turn a schoolgirl to a hood vixen. Curve TV, 4D, naked eye. Lucky Charm, Sherbert, limit trim high.
I keep it mafia, my pockets make me popular. You play with mine, I pop at you. You pray the helicopter come. Factor in the 7, bitch, quit acting like I'm not the one. Spray tans and Ray-Bans, the only way to block the sun. You don't get it, it's survival of the fittest. Only predators and prey, and all these rappers look delicious. I'm vicious when I'm rhyming, the realest on the island. Every day I'm shining dust, quiver than the diamonds. Niggas better mind they business, cause I don't never mind it if it ain't about the digits. Disrespectfully declining. The way that I designed it, head to toe with some design and laid back with my feet up. When you see me, I'm reclining. I'm from that 700, every day I rep that. When it come to rhyming shit, I feel like I'm the best at. Throw a couple dollars for your track and I'ma bless that. Fuck when niggas hollering, if nothing, you gon' respect that.
If there's money on the block, we out here. If you want my team to rock, we out here. You know the hustle never stops, cause we out here. From the bottom to the top, we out here. We out here running this game. We out here pushing these things. We out here swerving in and out of lanes. From the 707, we out here. If you want my team to rock, we out here. You know the hustle never stop, cause we out here. From the bottom to the top, we out here. We out here running this thing. We out here pushing these things. We out here swerving in and out of lanes. From the 707, ain't shit change.
Yeah, y'all just tapped into Raw But Real 613. Like that cut. Now this next song we about to hear before we get into this discussion with No Face is called Instagrammy.
So you can follow her, she follow back. She need an Instagram. The way you pose with no clothes and your skin exposed. She need an Instagrammy. She do it for the likes and not for the hype. She need an Instagrammy. I bet your mama hate it cause the bitch get nominated. She need an Instagrammy. She was a runner, but she thought she was a boss bitch. She looked good, but baby on some other shit. See, I'm a winner, but I think she wanna see me lose. She all confused, she fucking with the wrong dude. I'm No Face, mama, I thought you knew my credentials. Yeah, I'm something like presidential. I'm OG, while you're still on some young shit. Just soak some game and everything it comes with. Don't nobody wanna see you hate. Tryna sound like a nigga when you conversate. You need to twerk something, shake that ass, hurt something. But if you close your mouth, you might learn something. She all on Instagram, wide open. Always smoking, always looking like she home. I hope it gets better for the bitch, but she still can't have me. But the bitch can have the Instagram me. So you can follow her, she follow back. She need an Instagram. The way you pose with no clothes and your skin exposed. She need an Instagram. She do it for the likes and not for the hype. She need an Instagram. I bet your mama hate it cause the bitch get nominated. She need an Instagram.
First you get a like, then a like, another like, another like. You did it right.
And you killed him and that's that. Cause you look good with every filter on Snapchat. They quick to say stop my nigga. You ain't on top my nigga. You getting blocked my nigga. Cause the hoe's so sick. I mean the hoe's so slick with them screenshots. Get on your page and post your shit. Cause the baddest bitch get the maddest sick. And if you feel me, get on your page and tag a bitch. You think she's a high-o. Drink like Cinco de Mayo. Pretty in pink with the link in her bio. I ain't trying to sweat the chick. Don't respect the bitch. She seen my request and shit. The message is I'm trying to get in some panty and sip on some chamois with an Instagrammy. So you can follow her, she follow back. She need an Instagram. The way you pose with no clothes and your skin exposed. She need an Instagrammy. She do it for the likes and not for the hype. She need an Instagrammy. I bet your mama hate it cause the bitch get nominated. She need an Instagrammy. So you can follow her, she follow back. She need an Instagram. The way you pose with no clothes and your skin exposed. She need an Instagram. She do it for the likes and not for the hype. She need an Instagram. I bet your mama hate it cause the bitch get nominated. She need an Instagram. So you can follow her, she follow back. The way you pose with no clothes and your skin exposed. She do it for the likes and not for the hype. I bet your mama hate it cause the bitch get nominated.
Again, you just tapped into Raw But Real 613. We got a special guest on, No Face Phantom. So, No Face Phantom, tell us, how did you get in the game, bro? Give us that history.
Oh, man, how? Man, I grew up singing and all types of stuff. I always loved, music. Just from a youngster. I'm 5, 6 years old, and me and the fam, cousins and stuff, we singing just like on, what's that, Crooklyn. Remember how they was all making up their dance routines and performing for their mom, and, that was me and my sisters and cousins and stuff, you know what I mean? So, just at a young age, and then when I got my hands on a little cassette radio, I'm singing into that, and with another one in the background, singing over songs, singing over albums and, just different stuff. I ain't knowing what I'm doing. Like, I'm gearing myself up for the future, but, in hindsight, looking back, that's exactly what I was doing, So I was really working with a one track. You know what I mean? I'm playing this from that and just, you know what I mean? Doing it all myself, not even knowing. So, years go by. I'm 7, 8, 9. Now I got the, I'm getting the Singelodeon when them came out. You know what I mean? Rapping over instrumentals and kept on from there. So by that time, I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, forever. So, caught me a little 4-track, like 16 years old or something like that, 15. And, my folks, man, we were just at it. Kept progressing.
So it was at that age, what was that defining period where you started meeting all various different forms of artists and you start really seeing, wow, I really got a niche at this?
Well, I'm going to say, because when I came out, that's like, I came out at kind of like the boom of the whole Bay Area underground explosion. So, I consider myself to be lucky, to be part of that. Like right now, it's kind of just everybody think they got a studio. Everybody, could do it. I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but, back when we started, everybody didn't have labs. You just couldn't go to your house and record that. So the people I was already working with, like C.E.O. in particular, I mean, we was rocking, teenagers. He come over, he had a little beat machine, and, I had the 4-track, so he laid the drums down on something. I throw a bass line on it, some chords, strings or something. And we just, we rocking over that. We ain't putting nothing out. So we doing, we got the underground, tapes going, what I mean? Whoever want to listen, they listening. I have my squad I'm rocking with, NSP. And then you had the DVP, EWZ, shout out to him and Skip Dog and the rest of the Doverville players, Mac Lowe, the street players. We all was already tied in. But we ain't knowing that we create no type of history, you know what I mean? So next thing I know, C.E.O., he get a deal. He rocking with AWOL. We fresh out of high school, you know what I mean? So now we in the lab. So everybody we had already been rocking with, like C.E.O., he had just dropped something too. So it was like, now we all creating a name, and some cats just blew up. But these are all our folks. So we just happen to be a part of it. You know what I mean? So it's like we fell into it. So as far like 3 Times Crazy, we was rocking with Keith. Way back in the day when he was doing committee. Before 3 Times Crazy. We was doing shows with Ascari X and you know what I mean? We in the lab with Master P and these multi-billionaires now. You know what I mean? And we was just in the lab, chilling, recording songs. You know what I mean? Mike Mosley's and all, he's all Fairfield cats. Rick Rocks and, Rick Rock beatboxing up at high school. He's older than me, but we looking up to these cats, but nobody was famous. We all just hustling, putting out music, and then things just blew up. Some people, they legends now. And it's just, as far as Master P, he happened to be one of the, as far as everybody successful, but like he really blew up. He's a Mac Dre, I grew up listening to his underground tapes, him and Lil Bruce, you know what I mean? And I started working with him, years later. And producing records for him. Doing songs with him, BC, like I was telling you the other night. That was a trip. We going to school together. I didn't even know he did music. He the one produced Instagram.
Wow.
That's a BC. Yep, shout out to BC. He produced half my first album. And the Rude Boy.
Is that right? Rude Boy has something to do with it just as well?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. So, just hustling, man. I'll tell you, man, some of these youngsters, they, I like they they hustle. I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but you can't take away that footwork. You know, we was all across the globe, plane, trains, and automobiles. You know what I mean? Getting to somebody's section, really getting in the lab, working with them. You know, we wasn't just sending a song and y'all drop the verse on and send it back. We had to go out there, go to the lab. You know what I mean? Really spending bread. You know? So, you know, we got to take it back to that, man. So all the chilling and animosity, all that, hopefully that'll stop within the music business. But a lot of that's from people ain't really meeting nobody. They just, you know, because you like somebody's music don't mean y'all going to get along. You might not like them as a person, and you want to know that before you get to trying to work with them. You know.
Did you find a lot of that when in the music career, as more and more you was diving in and dealing with different people, that there was like that underground animosity towards this specific person when you're working with while you was producing all your collaborations?
No, we pretty much all got along, man. It was way different back in the beginning of the whole explosion, as I call it. You know, we had SMG, you know, the Solar Music Group. You know, St. Charles was really pushing all of our stuff. It was still other distribution companies, you know, the Music Peoples and like Selecto Hits and stuff, but St. Charles, the SMG, that's who you wanted to be under, you know. But back then, I mean, everybody didn't get along, but for the most part, we all got along because it was, you know, it was fun back then. We had Music People barbecues, the festival at the lake, the Freakniks, and you know what I mean? Like, shit was fun. Shit was fun. You wanted to be at these places, and, you know, you were excited that you was a part of it because everybody couldn't be in it. And it wasn't like, oh, yeah, we part of this elite group and y'all not. It wasn't like that. It was just like, it was just exciting. You know, you see another cat drop an album come out. It was more like, yeah, we inducting them. It was like, you know what I mean, another one on the squad. It's like building a team. You know, it's like we all from the Bay. This is California. We on. Because L.A. was already on. You know what I mean? L.A., they had mainstream. Like, they, you know what I mean? So it was like, you know, we shining now. You know, 40 and them was pushing the hard line. And, you know, so, you know, everybody was really like, that's why 40 kind of, you know, he's still big. Because, you know, everybody was behind 40. Because 40 wasn't stopping. They used to try to talk about 40 back in the day. You know, he rapped too fast and all that, but, you know what I mean? 40 was spitting that raw game, though. You know what I mean? And so, you know, everybody wasn't up on that. You know, that was hustler music. Just like how the trap music is hot now. It's like 40 was the trap music back then. It's like, man, this is what we on. We out here, you know what I mean? We ain't shooting them up, bang, bang, and all that, you know, because L.A. had the gang bang music, but we was out here hustling. You know what I mean? It's like we out here hustling. We, you know, we ain't on the gang bang hype, but we, you know, we fuck with the LA niggas, but, you know, this is what we talking about. You know, shit just blew up. You know what I mean? So, you know, shit was just real fun. Now it ain't fun no more. It ain't, you know what I mean? It's like people dying and shooting at your shows, and it ain't fun. It makes you not want to go to shows. You got to be cautious what show you go to, who you going to. You know, your squad. Half of them don't stand behind your movement, and it wasn't like that back then, man. I mean, it's just fun. We had a show out there in Richmond one time, the Unity Camp, and I mean, it was everybody that was anybody was there. You know what I mean? And it's like you can't have that no more today. I mean, it was from Frisco on down to, you know, just the whole West Coast, the Northern Bay on the West, and you know, we was all together, all rocking. We was more deep than the crowd was.
Wow.
It's entertaining. And it's like you can't have that nowadays. You know what I mean? And you know, it's sad though, but you know, hopefully we get it right, man, as a people. You know, it's enough for everybody.
Well, y'all listening, we still about to come back after this commercial. This next song is by B. Mike called Tired Heart. I want y'all to check this out before we talk back to No Face Family.
You know, sometimes the pressure and pain just feels like it's all too much. All she ever wanted was for you to love her right. 'Cause she don't even know what love feels like. She don't. She's so afraid of what the future holds. Her mama never loved the truth be told. 'Cause she's been blaming her ever since her daddy left when she was only 2 years old. So she hates herself, wishing she could just erase herself. So let me ask you how you keep on blaming her when she already blames herself for everything that's wrong between the two of you. And you just let it happen like you usually do. She finds it hard to deal with all of it. Ask her why she's so unfortunate. Trying to find herself because she's lost again. If you need help, I'll send Nika all in this girl. Glass of wine and a cigarette. She drinks and smokes to relieve the stress. She barely feels to even feel depressed. And you can see that pain in her silhouette, yeah.
Glass of wine and cigarette. Smoke full of silhouette. Got a mind working in the night shift. A tired heart that really needs some rest. Glass of wine and cigarette. Smoke full of silhouette. Got a mind working in the night shift. A tired heart that really needs some rest.
Baby girl, why you still pretend? It's sickening. You sick of him and yet you still with him. And you gon' keep on getting sicker and sicker. So let me in to be your medicine. I could change all that, rearrange all that. I'm just saying I'll be there for you. And it ain't no bad if you stay on track. I'ma be that man for you because it's worth it to be. Girl, nobody's perfect, but with all your flaws, you're so perfect to me. If you look harder enough, then you'll certainly see that he ain't shit without you. Probably don't know one thing about you. Probably just left you scarred in the very same heart when he said he wouldn't doubt you. 'Cause she finds it hard to deal with all of it. Ask her why she's so unfortunate. Trying to find herself because she's lost again. If you need help, I'll send Nika all in this girl. Glass of wine and a cigarette. She drinks and smokes to relieve the stress. She barely feels to even feel depressed. And you can see that pain in her silhouette, yeah.
Glass of wine and cigarette. Smoke full of silhouette. Got a mind working in the night shift. A tired heart that really needs some rest. Glass of wine and cigarette. Smoke full of silhouette. Got a mind working in the night shift. A tired heart that really needs some rest.
Again, you just tapped into Raw But Real 613. We got the folks on the line, No Face Phantom. Now, No Face, I got to ask you a question, even though we talked about this. Your views on today's music industry, because I like what you spoke. I would like you to repeat that to the reviewers. What is your views or your perspective towards the music being played now today?
Well, man, you know, like I said, man, some of it is hot. You know, a hit is a hit. You know, if I like how it sounds, it's good. But we letting a lot of stuff just slide through that is not conscious music, and I don't mean like, you know, just pro-black African type stuff. It's just, there's a lot of stuff out there that's just perpetuating a bunch of nothing. You know what I mean? And I don't mind when people talk about it because it's all entertainment. You know what I mean? Songs, movies, all that stuff is entertainment. You just take it for face value and snap that. When we get on a platform to where people want to hear us talk, you know, like how we're doing the interview now, that's the time we got to use wisely for our voices. You know what I mean? You got to speak intelligently, you know, speak on trying to, you know, save the next generation, you know, the younger ones, you know what I mean? Speak something worth hearing. You don't have to play into the ignorant role of the character, because it's all a character we play in the music. You know, it's some of us and, you know, in our music, you know, but it's still just entertainment. You know what I mean? If you play a role in a movie, the role you play, that's not who you are in real life. You know what I mean? So if you're doing the interview, you ain't that character no more. So, you know what I mean? Speak on something that's worth everybody hearing, people that's looking up to you. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, you get the wow factor, drop a jewel on somebody, So as far as, like, some of this stuff is just, like, real, it's just like a bunch of nothing. That's just some of it. But at the same time, some of it's hits. A hit is a hit, but that don't make it, something we need to just be really promote as far as enlightening, not just the black community, but us as a whole, because, we all live together, so we're going to have to, make it together. I think we were talking about that, too, the whole, black movements and all that, and like I said, all that is cool, and I'm with it. But if we don't protect our kids, man, and teach these young soldiers, man, what to be fighting for, then, it's going to take longer to get back to the top. We're going to make it back, but, it'll be another 400-500 years, man, before we get to where we need to be at. And, we always through music. Every time we do something progress, it's always through music. I just feel now it's not progressive. You know what I mean? So it's like we got to start standing behind the people that are trying to be progressive in the music. Don't down a brother because that ain't what you listening to. You don't pop that in your deck. It's a lot of people we don't listen to. But if you hear some conscious, anything, music or, any acting or movie or something, we got to stand behind it. People jump behind the Black Panther movie and billions of people went out and all, but that's a comic book, man. You know what I mean? Like, So that just showed us that we can actually generate billions of dollars for anything we stand behind and create a massive movement. But for a movie, a comic book movie, it had nothing to do with the African progressiveness of being conscious about nothing. Wow. You know what I mean? So people just, they sleep. Like I'll tell you, a lot of us are still asleep, man. But we waking up. We definitely waking up, slowly but surely.
So would you say this, and then this will be a powerful statement. We using people in society sometimes only using what it is that we have, and our only tools is the hustle space. So if your lyrics is about your specific lifestyle, if it's able to catapult your career from your previous stagnated state, once you get up there and you've made it to a certain specific position, do you think it'll be more wise now to those that are looking up to you to start giving out a message, to start trying to help out, start trying to put things back in order to make what it is that you have been fortunate enough to obtain, making sure that's being used in order to build the society up, even though that there may be certain people that may be trying to take you down? Do you think it would be wise for those that have made it to a fortunate position to now try to give back and make sure to wake these young men up that comes behind us?
Oh, definitely. You got it. I mean, it's growing up. And that's with anything. I mean, it ain't just in the entertainment. That's just within life itself. Because we all got friends and people we know that we grew up with that still doing the same thing we was doing when we was kids. Some cats don't even have driver's license, and they over 40. Never got a car, never, you know what I mean? And it's strange. So it's like you really got to grow up in everything, especially when you're successful. So you don't have to change all the way. I mean, we still who we are. So you doing, if music is your lane and you dropping albums, and we all start off with the grimy hustle, or whatever it is, you still have to show a progressiveness, because nobody wants to keep seeing the same movie or listening to the same song over and over again. You know what I mean? When the sequel come out, it got to be better. It got to have a change to it. It got to, the hero has to do something different. We still want to hear the challenges, but something got to be different and better. And you're going to have to look out for the people behind you. You have to. I mean, history always shows that. I mean, you got to look out for the people up under you. You can't forget about them, because we will get you. You get to the top, and then you like, oh, man, fucking, I ain't fucking with them. These niggas is crazy. You can't look at it like that, because before you was on, you was one of them crazy people. You want, you know what I mean? That's the position you was in. But you grew up, so you can't just, you know, you can't knock it. We got to do what we got to do to save the kids by any means necessary. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be easy, but you definitely have to reach back. And then, you know, it's like every time somebody do it, they get there and they do it, we all pull them down. You know, somebody they'll plant a seed and pull them down. Like, when you're talking about the whole Bill Cosby thing. I mean, do you honestly think this man raped all these women? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, for real. This man has been put hundreds of people through college. And like I said, scholars and doctors, lawyers, not entertainers, but people that we need to push this black dollar, to push these black hospitals. And you know what I mean? But the first rumor that comes, we got memes out there, we talking crazy, and it's all fun and game. It's funny, and you know what I mean. And granted, if you don't believe it, we still perpetuating the bullshit. So the people that's really trying to bring him down, so he'll stop putting us in high places, they laughing, and we helping their cause, not even knowing it. Wow. You know what I mean? So while we laughing and creating these little jokes and stuff, they watching. You know what I mean? It's like, and they, you know, they do it to all of the black men, successful black men in positions to help us that are helping us as a black culture. They watch them all and try to discredit their whole legacy, and we just don't understand that. You know, they're not teaching our history. We got a Black History Month, and you know, and we satisfied with that, a Black History Month, but yet we built the nation. So how are we just talking about what we did in a month? You know what I mean? You open your eyes and look around, half the shit we use and eat and do, I mean, we built and created, invented. But since we ain't teaching each other that, we don't even know. We just assume somebody else did it. But when you look at half the stuff, you see made in China, made this. I mean, they repping their stuff. Why we ain't, you know what I'm saying? And we just blind, but it's in our face. So, you know, it's time to wake up, man. So when people get in these positions, they definitely got to, you know, not only help the people coming up, but you got to teach them. Like I said, man, these youngsters, they soldiers out here, man. They soldiers. They fighting the wrong team. We fighting ourselves. You know, we killing our own self off. You know, it makes no sense at all. But, you know, we got to blame ourselves, man. 'Cause, you know, we the moms, we the dads, and we didn't grow up like that. You know, my family.
You know what you said?
Eat out all the time.
You said something very interesting. That kind of brought back to my mind, because I remember we was conversating. You remember we was talking about giving the viewers an example, because I like how you brought Bill Cosby, for example. He says they're knocking down a lot of the black leaders, the ones that's getting up there trying to reach back and help us up. And it's something that people, that type of stuff, need to be highlighted, because there's other men in position right now today. And without them even having no form of inkling of thought, because sometimes it takes a person to break down the scenario in a different fashion other than the way that they were looking at it, in order to get them to see, damn, you know what, that's a real-ass point, spoken in a real way. I never thought about it that way. So let me get back in this specific degree, because we see what's going on. So how would you translate to the reviewers exactly what you and I discussed yesterday, just dealing with Bill Cosby, or the woman dealing with Who Made the Matrix?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, like, I'm not sure, like, specifically how I was just telling you, but, you know, it's like we sleep, and, you know, they got us in this mind state. When I say they, it's particularly, you know, the white America, you know what I mean? It's like we're not from here, but yet we think we from here. But our people, we not from here. So we already trapped in the matrix. Telling you, a black lady wrote that. And wow. You can only imagine, you know, her mind state. You know, we here, living here like we from here, fighting for the country we not from, while they stripping down where we from for our riches and our, you know, the jewels and, you know, just our whole culture, just raping and pillaging where we from, while we over here in the matrix. You know what I mean? It's like, we sleep. Give us a couple dollars or whatever it is, and and we ain't waking up. You know what I mean? It's like anybody trying to wake us up, they bring them down. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it is like a matrix. When somebody try to hand you that pill and wake you up, don't be like, oh, man, this nigga, I don't want to hear that black whoopty woo woo. And it's like, man, come on, man. Even if you ain't trying to hear it, at least listen. So that way, when you trying to tell somebody, oh, man, this man was talking about this and that, you still passing on the information. So you going to wake somebody else up indirectly. You might not be ready, but when you pass that on, you might wake somebody else up, and you didn't even know. But we have to, you know what I mean? We going to have to as people, man, because we out here, we dying. Like, literally. Like, culture and everything. They stealing everything, and it's a cold game right now, man. Like, for real. They calling the police on us for barbecuing, selling water. Like, for real. And
wow.
It is funny. It is funny, but it's happening, though. It's happening. And so even though we laugh, it's like, man, that's crazy. But now we need to do something about it. I ain't come up with all the answers, but I know something needs to be done about this because it's really crazy, bro. They call the police on children for selling water. When I was young, we used to post up every now and then and, once or twice and sell some lemonade or Kool-Aid for a dime, for a little Dixie cup. Well, nobody calling the police on us for that, but we getting conscious now. You know what I mean? So they shutting it down. And that's how they was raised. And they might not even know that's what they doing, but that's how they was raised. So they just, we program. We program. That's the name of my one of my next projects, program. Even with the whole religion thing, like I say, man, it touches nerves, but everybody, they get up and they run, they go to church and want. And it's like you dedicated to this, and you was programmed to do that, but you dedicated to it. Like people living their life behind the Bible, and they not even really dedicated to the rules of their Bible, but they go every Sunday. They programmed to do it. So just imagine if you get out, break the spell. It's like these people that captured us, brought us over here, slaughtered our moms and sisters, brothers, kids, stripped us for everything, but yet you still believe that they gave you a tool for your salvation. Just within that, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I did all this to you, but I'm going to give you this. I'm going to save your soul and your life. But you have to wait till you die to get it. It don't make sense. So in my lifetime, I'm going to be living here just in hell while y'all enjoy and reap the benefits of life itself. But when I die, everything's going to be all good and dandy. So just wait till you're dead and everything's going to be cool. It don't make sense. So people need to take that same program, deprogram yourself. You know what I mean? You can't be scared because really, I forgot the guy's name, man, a good professor cat, man. I always forget his name, but black dude. He's trying to start black colleges around the world and everything, and we got to look out for him too. See, the Dick Gregory's, everybody gone, but like he said, you gotta deprogram yourself because people, as far as like the church is concerned, it teaches you to be fearful to not do it. I don't go here. I don't believe this. Something bad is going to happen to me. I'm going to burn in hell forever. So I have to do this. But at the same time, these same people that taught you that are killing your family. They're hanging us from trees and burning us and calling the police on us for selling water bottles.
Wow.
So it's like we got to deprogram, you know what I mean? Deprogram, you know what I mean? People got to wake up, man. And, people, as far as the religion, it touches a nerve with so many people, but it's like, why? It's like, I'm not telling nobody not to go to church. Anything that's going to keep you on a righteous path. I'm a spiritual person. But as far as me following any rules of a book, you give me a book with no facts in it at all. We could deck back serial killers and all kind of stuff. throughout history from hundreds of years ago. But you can't find any piece of nothing in the Bible that is as factual. Like, you know what I mean? Like my boy, shout out to Endo, you know, Larry Bluford. You know, like he said, it's like, how come we can't prove nothing if it's the truth? You know, in the library, it's under a fictional book.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? So
you said something so powerful, and I do want to say this part. What you just said is something I 100% agree with, and especially when you said there's things inside. I call the Bible a book of politics or a book of administrative laws. A book of administrative laws that's completely being ignored. But one thing that I specifically says that people that does pick up the Bible, one tenet up on there that destroys everything which a lot of people stand for. And one thing that Yahshua, I call him Yahshua specifically says, he said, I didn't come for those that are well. I came for those that were sick. So all these individuals inside the streets, we didn't choose the street life, number one. It was something we were born into. We didn't choose the way of lifestyle in which certain people speak in the instant, this is what I had to go through. Certain women had to go through stripping because it was a means of being able to support their family, or a person sitting up there drug dealing, or a person sitting up there getting into robbery, even though we don't condone it. But when you in that lifestyle, the only thing that you have is this specific thing because certain members in the corporate industry doesn't want to give a black man, because of his black skin, any sense of an actual job, because of that area is called infested with certain black minorities that are still slaves, and they don't want us to rise. Well, when you in that type of situation, you force a person inside of a certain specific lifestyle. So now, if you go into a specific church and you got people on that holy then thou type of mentality, and then they looking down at you because of how you were raised, yeah, it will turn any cold-hearted person against, because number one, certain parts up in there tells you have certain individuals that was cold killers. But it was a whole different form of an administration back then. It wasn't like corporate America based on penal codes and civil code and corporation codes that's specifically designed for a certain elite type of mentalities amongst white-collar type of people, which that one book, The Secret History of the American Empire by John Perkins, he basically break down. And one thing they specifically said is make sure you stay above and you keep those minorities in their place of position. Don't let them rise to a sense of consciousness. So when you got that type of laws that's being delegated downward to make sure we don't keep a certain mentality, you got that certain individuals is there and they're in a position of wealth, yeah, they're going to look down at us, but it doesn't teach that. It specifically says, look at them that is in that type of spirit. Don't look down at them, because I like how you said, let me go ahead and burn, let me do this while you enjoy your little stuff when you get way up there, and then I got to go through that. So I do understand your sentiment, and I'm just saying that because a lot of the music we will be playing will be based under that, how certain people have that certain type of disposition, and it's all because of what it is that we're going through and those people behind it that don't realize what is the history behind it. Yeah. We do need to wake up.
Yeah. You know, like I say, man, I ain't knocking nobody's religion. I ain't telling nobody what to believe, what not to believe, and all that. I'm not saying. I mean, I do believe in God. There is a God. But what I'm saying is people, believe what's in front of your face. You know what I mean? Don't devote yourself to just what you was programmed to do, knowing it doesn't make any sense to you. Whatever it is, knowing it don't make no sense. When you see something ain't right and it's right in your face, don't go against that just because, it's something you was programmed to do. Well, we ain't supposed to, this says this, so we can't do that. But that's the right way to go. You know what I mean? I see going to the right is the way I need to go to better myself and my family and my people without hurting nobody or whatever. But this right here then told me to go this way. So, I mean, it's this whole slave mentality. It's like you're locked into it. You know, and even, you know, a lot of people say, y'all need to stop getting, y'all ain't slaves no more, y'all still acting like slaves. And we do. We still acting like slaves. You know, let's stop waiting for the handout and this and that. Like I was telling you, we do need to stop waiting for a handout because it's going to get ugly before it gets better.
You absolutely right.
And them religions and Bibles, they keep us docile. You know, you get mad and then they tell you go pray. You're mad, go pray. You're mad, go pray. But the solution is going to be the solution to fix the problem is going to be the same way that caused the problem. So if y'all came over here and slaughtered this and killed that and want to get to gain control, that's going to have to happen again to stop it, in my opinion.
So what would you tell? So what would you tell to a lot of those veterans that's been in the music career, or those upcoming veterans, and those that's still in the prime of their careers? If you had to leave them a specific message, like, look, when you're in this position, y'all need to take heed, and y'all need to start doing this. What will be the most powerful message that you can be able to say in that regards to them?
Man, we got to try to keep the money in our community as long as possible. I was reading something the other day, and it said $1, black dollar, only stay in our community like an hour or something. You know what I mean? So that means as soon as we make our money, it's gone out of community within an hour. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. That's crazy. So, you know, we got to make this money, man, and keep it within our community so we can build. You know, we need our own hospitals. We know how to take care of ourselves. We can't keep putting these pills and this medicine in our body and keep vaccinating our kids with this stuff they're telling us we need to do and inject them with. And, you know what I mean? We don't know what that stuff is. You know, I ain't never got a flu shot. I ain't never got the flu. So why would I, you know what I mean? I don't give my kid a flu shot. You know, what is this vaccination? What is all this stuff? And they tell you need it, and again, because you're programmed to do it. So you just do it, and it doesn't make no sense. If you got the cure for something, then why do I need you to stick that needle in my child, my newborn? If you already got the cure, then if they were to contract that, then we'll get shot in. I mean, you remember us gave us that syphilis and all that and killed all them people. I mean, this is within the last 100 years. I mean, it's like, you know, we got to wake up, man. They're killing us right in front of our face. Right in front of our face. So, you know, the music, like I said, it's an outlet. It's all entertainment. But when you're in that position, man, it's go time, you were like how Pac did. You know what I mean? When we go to a certain spot, it was go time. And what happened?
Wow.
Knocked him down.
Right.
Knocked him down. You know? And then they use our own people to do it. So that'd be the cold part about it, too. So, like I said, you know, I ain't got all the answers, but we definitely got to wake each other up, man, in some form or fashion, man, if you want your children to survive. Now, if you're one of them people that just don't care, and I don't care, and what you want, then at least stay out the way. You know what I mean? At least stay out the way.
That's deep. And with that said, we may have No Face Phantom on again because this conversation was beautiful. So I want y'all to listen. Y'all just tapped into Roll But Real 613. And we will be more likely having a part 2 to this. So I want y'all to tap into the next time when we do get ready to have No Face Phantom on. But this next song we're about to have is also by Big Mike as well, and it's called Anxiety because it's exactly what we're under right now.
Okay, shall I leave you?
Michael?
Yeah.
Right this way, please, Michael. What can I do for you today?
I just need something to take this edge off, and I'll be on my way.
Well, I can't just give them to you.
Fuck, why
Why
not?
don't you take a seat, and we'll have a little chat.
Every single day it breaks me to pieces. I taste the defeat at the feet of my demons. I'm such a fucking waste of achievement. I should put this trigger to my brain and just squeeze it. Cause Lord, I know I ain't been no saint. But tell me what I did to deserve this pain. Tell me what I did to deserve this hurt. When all I ever did was put everybody first.
And how does that make you feel?
These days, I just don't feel shit. I don't feel a thing at all. I don't feel like I exist. That's why I need my fix, so I can just feel something. How do you describe the word empty? Try to describe the word nothing. Wait, fuck that. Use my name as the definition. Write it on my forehead. Defective, out of commission. I'm sick of it. Losing myself, I'm sick of it. Check my fingerprints. We'll see how little the percentage is. I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it my all and so much more. But everybody's still walking out that door. I'm giving it my all.
It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck. I'm giving it my all, but it's not enough. It's not
Sleeping
enough.
pills don't work, the healing pills don't work. I still feel pain with the pain pills, now those same pills don't work. If I don't get a couple perks, I'm about to go berserk. I swear to God, nobody can fix the shit, not even the church.
Now tell me what good would a pastor do? Except be mad at you, then tell you that you sinned a bunch of times, but I've forgiven you. You know they won't admit it, and God himself is forbid it, but it's probably still just half of all the shit the priest committed.
And how does that make
Ask me one more time, how the fuck I feel? I'ma fucking lose my mind. Step aside, I need the pill. Step aside, I need the Xanny. Step aside, I need the Vicodin, and I'll be on my way, so I can just get back my life again. You do not give a shit. Stop pretending, stop lying, cause to you I'm just a jack, bitch, just a dollar sign. Another vacay with the kids, hubby couldn't be prouder, and all you had to do was ask me how I feel for an hour. See, that's the problem with pretentious technicalities. You preach insanity and then expect my weekly salary. So tell me who's the crazy person now, bitch, and yet you think you qualified to treat me. I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it my all and so much more. And everybody's still walking out that door. I'm giving it my all.
It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck. I'm giving it my all, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Man, I came up a long way. Just a young Georgie nigga. Bullet at my temple. Afraid I might pull this trigger. It's fucking anxiety. Fucking anxiety. My demons are calling and saying that they want whatever's inside of me. I'ma give it to them. Hell yeah. I'ma give them all of it.
Used to be a smooth operator.
Now it's the opposite. Anxiety. Oh, big time. Anxiety. Yeah. I feel it swimming through my veins. I'm afraid I might get the blade, make a slit and hit the blood. Spit it out. Anxiety. Oh, big time. Anxiety.
You have been listening to Raw But Real 613. This has been an amazing night. I hope that you've enjoyed our show. And we want to say thank you to No Face Phantom again on tonight for his contributing to our show on tonight. And I want to say thank you to my husband, Konanya. Wow, he be picking out some songs that are dynamite. He picks out all the songs that we do on the show, and he does such a fantastic job. Please follow us on Facebook. And as long as you're following us, you'll be able to keep up with the next shows that we're going to do. Follow us on Facebook at Raw But Real 600. We're on Twitter We're also on YouTube, and please subscribe to us, like our pages. And we're also on Instagram. If you have a question or a comment or maybe even a show idea, please contact us on our email address, which is rawbutreal613@yahoo.com. And again, thank you so very much. You have been listening to Raw But Real 613. Y'all have a good night.
At Planned Parenthood, we believe everybody deserves personalized, compassionate, and expert care. From annual wellness exams to birth control options and STD testing, visit PlannedParenthood.org to schedule an appointment online. Planned Parenthood. Care no matter what.